Long before Europeans set foot on its shores, the Philippine Islands were already home to a mosaic of diverse, thriving communities. These islands, scattered across the Pacific, nurtured a rich tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions that had developed over centuries. Early Filipinos were expert sailors and navigators, journeying across the seas in sturdy barangay boats. They established trade routes and exchanged goods with neighboring lands as far as China, Borneo, and even India, making the archipelago a vibrant hub of commerce. Society was organized into independent barangays, each led by a respected datu. Within these communities, a clear social structure existed, consisting of nobles, freemen, and dependents, all contributing to the barangay's daily life and governance. Spirituality was deeply woven into daily life. Animist beliefs honored the spirits of nature, rivers, trees, and mountains, with sacred rituals led by Babylon shamans who served as spiritual leaders and healers. Trade flourished, as shown by the discovery of ancient artifacts from China, India, and Southeast Asia, revealing a network of exchange that brought new ideas and goods to the islands. Early Filipinos developed and used the Baybayin script to record their stories, laws, and important events, preserving their knowledge for future generations. This was a sophisticated, interconnected society with its own unique identity, customs, and vibrant traditions that shaped everyday life. Yet all of this would soon face dramatic change with the arrival of outsiders on Philippine shores. In 1521, Ferdinand Magellan arrived on Philippine shores, introducing Christianity and forging alliances with local rulers. His arrival marked the beginning of a new era, as Spanish explorers sought to expand their influence across the islands. However, Magellan's journey ended abruptly when he was killed by Lapu-Lapu in the Battle of Mactan, a powerful symbol of early Filipino resistance to foreign domination. Decades later, Spain returned in 1565, establishing permanent settlements and naming the archipelago Las Islas Filipinas after King Philip II. Spanish forts and towns began to rise, changing the landscape and daily life. Spanish rule brought Catholicism, uniting the islands under a central government in Manila. The city became the heart of colonial administration and religious life, drawing people from across the islands. Massive stone churches rose across the land, and folk Christianity emerged, blending ancient native beliefs with new Catholic traditions, creating a unique spiritual identity for Filipinos. The Spanish consolidated scattered barangays into organized towns and provinces, imposing tributes and forced labor known as polo y servicio. These changes deeply affected Filipino communities and their way of life. The Manila-Acapulco galleon trade transformed Manila into a global trading hub, connecting Asia, the Americas, and Europe. Yet, the wealth and land generated by this trade became concentrated among Spanish colonizers and local elites. As a result, social inequality and exploitation grew, with many Filipinos working as tenant farmers or laborers under harsh conditions, while a privileged few prospered. Over more than 3 centuries, these hardships and the loss of autonomy planted the seeds of resistance. Stories of defiance and hope began to spread among the people. The longing for freedom and justice would not be silenced, growing stronger with each generation. Eventually, the stage was set for revolution, a movement that would forever change the destiny of the Filipino people. By the 1800s, educated Filipinos, the Ilustrados, began calling for reform, inspired by liberal ideas from Europe. José Rizal's novels exposed colonial abuses and awakened national consciousness. While Rizal advocated peaceful change, others, led by Andrés Bonifacio, formed the Katipunan to fight for independence. In 1896, the Katipunan launched the Philippine Revolution after the cry of Pugadlawan. Rizal was executed, becoming a martyr whose death fueled the struggle. The revolution united Filipinos from all walks of life. The dream of freedom was now unstoppable. The fight for independence had truly begun. As Filipinos neared victory over Spain, the United States intervened in 1898, sending its powerful navy to Manila Bay and decisively defeating the Spanish fleet. This marked a dramatic turning point in Philippine history, as the hopes for true independence were suddenly complicated by a new foreign power. Emilio Aguinaldo declared Philippine independence, raising the national flag with pride. However, the Treaty of Paris, signed later that year, transferred control of the Philippines from Spain to the United States, ignoring Filipino aspirations for self-rule. Feeling betrayed by this backroom deal, Filipinos launched the Philippine-American War, fiercely fighting for their freedom. Despite their determination and courage, they were ultimately overpowered by the superior American military. Under American rule, the Philippines saw the introduction of a public education system, new infrastructure, and the widespread use of English. Roads, bridges, and schools were built, shaping the country's future in profound ways. In 1935, the Commonwealth period began, with Manuel Quezon elected as president. This era brought new hope, as it promised eventual independence and greater self-governance for Filipinos. But World War II shattered these hopes. In 1941, Japan invaded the Philippines, bringing years of brutal occupation, violence, and widespread suffering to the Filipino people. Throughout the occupation, Filipino guerrillas bravely resisted, fighting in the jungles and cities. In 1945, American forces returned, liberating the islands, but Manila was left devastated and in ruins. The destruction from the war was immense, leaving cities flattened and countless lives forever changed. Yet, through hardship and loss, the Filipino spirit endured. Communities came together to rebuild, showing remarkable resilience and hope for the future. Finally, in 1946, independence was within reach. The Philippines stood ready to chart its own destiny as a free nation. On July 4, 1946, the Philippines became an independent republic. The nation faced the challenge of rebuilding and forging its identity after centuries of colonization. Democracy was restored after the People Power Revolution in 1986, ending years of dictatorship. Today, the Philippines is a vibrant country where tradition and modernity meet. Its people are known for resilience and warmth, with millions working abroad as bagong bayani. Challenges remain: poverty, political division, and natural disasters. But the Filipino spirit persists. The nation's journey is one of survival, adaptation, and hope. The story of the Philippines is far from over. Its people continue to shape their future with pride and determination.